Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Forge, where the points don't matter, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Here with us is Knives. We are back.
Yeah.
And a returning guest.
No. Who did our pilot episode, which you may or may not have seen. I don't know if that's visible. Oh, is it not visible? No, it's private.
Know.
Yeah, no. The first one we did was unlisted because it was a test one.
We could post it. I mean, it was silly.
Nah, no one's gonna care. I'll be honest with you, no one's gonna care. It's posted. It's on YouTube, but it's like not visible because it was not great. No one can attest to how horrible it was.
Post it anyway.
Ah, damn it.
You lit?
Nah, yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh.
Funny.
Oh well. Hey Noel, you want to tell the world about yourselves?
I'm Asian Thunder.
He is Asian Thunder!
I cosplay.
He does that.
No, you don't.
He cosplays this character called Asian Thunder. It's not racist in any way. No, completely not. Not the memes or anything.
I'm not Asian, but I like to call myself Asian Thunder.
Wait, you're not? Wait.
No, I am.
Oh, damn. You almost had me there because I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure you're Asian. Pretty sure.
That could be debatable.
I'm pretty sure Jaxx is Sasquatch.
For another call. Okay.
Let's see, this is why you just get hit upside the head. But
okay, so for whatever reason, we have not had a podcast, mostly because of people being sick, and also we're busy as crazy times and scheduling conflicts.
And there was the whole fact that my face was sewn shut, so that was fun.
Now is time for story time with Jaxx. Now tell them about how beautiful your face is now.
Hey, I am majestic right now.
He's a majestic.
I know. Well, I'm not a giant mass of stitches and blood, if that counts.
No, so what happened with you?
Okay, long story short, I got into a fight with a box, and that just ended up bad.
You did not win that fight with the box.
Yeah. I got hit in the face with a box and then went face down and smashed things on the way down, and I won't get into gory details because it will make you cringe. The short version of this is stitches. I needed a new tooth, and my beard is currently hiding all of the powers that be.
Yeah, so he did need a little bit of time of recovery. 1 week, I was just too sick to even give. Didn't care. I really just did not care.
And you even had to eat, and he even ate ribs too. That day.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
No, I have a Ninja blender. So I said, my mom decided that day to make ribs, and she's like, "Oh, you can't have it." I'm like, "The heck you say?" So I blended ribs.
Oh, okay. Well, that you make your own life choices. Yeah.
It was delicious.
Talk about efficiency.
So, what has been going on in your life, Jack, since the time that has passed?
Well, besides being, technically dead, not much.
Well, I know that you and my wife went to a very special event, which I don't care about at all in the least.
Well, no, we went to Nightvale live, which it was majestic. If you don't know what Welcome to Nightvale is, we need to put a link into that. That is one of those things that you have to see to believe.
All right, people, go into Google and
screw that. We're posting a link to post a link to the stupid thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought Nightvale was some sort of video game.
It is a video game.
No, it's not. It needs a video game, but it's not a video game. Alright, anyway. Nightvale, pretty much a little sandy town where nothing happens and heaven is right above an Arby's. Crazy crap like that happens in every episode. And it's kind of like old school. It's really old school radio talk showy style.
Mm-hmm. And then me and my wife, we went to ShudoCon, which was amazing. I think I talked about it in the previous podcast. But yes, we did go to that convention. It was great times. I took lots of pictures. I made a cosplay AMV or something, the dance video or whatever. It was a video with music.
It technically is a CMV in this case, but yeah.
Yeah. So I was praying, and the YouTube gods graced me with not a copyright strike. Yay! Thank you, cosplay gods. You're total bullshit most of the time, but this time you are not complete assholes.
You have to smack him in the face a couple of times. Usually that makes him listen.
So I got a content match, which means that we follow whatever the original content provider's wishes are, and theirs was to monetize it and take all the revenue, which is I'm totally cool with. You know, if I use your music and you want money for it, hey, you can totally have all that money. I wouldn't have monetized it anyway. So that was pretty awesome. I'm hoping to maybe work something out with other people if they make music, which is always the sticking point with YouTube, you know? Whew. YouTube is really rough with the content ID stuff.
What do you think I'd try for my videos to actually use friggin' Flim Flam stuff?
Yeah, Flim Flam and Kevin MacLeod. I was thinking about looking through Flim Flams and seeing if there's anything I can play with.
Yeah, next video I'm using Flim Flam. I know that for a fact. I love his music too much.
I don't know. Kevin MacLeod has just such a huge library. I should really give him some money. By the way, you can give Kevin MacLeod money. You just out of the goodness of your heart.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's giving us free music, so I might as well.
No, not you particularly, Jaxx. I mean, maybe the listeners, if they use his stuff. I mean, he does so much work. He really supports the YouTube community, and he deserves, a little bit of money for his time. And I think,
yeah. I mean, it's worth it. Do it. And support Nightvale. Support Nightvale, or I will punch friggin' knives in the face. I'll do it.
Don't believe he won't do it. He will do it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Noel doesn't do any of that YouTube stuff. He doesn't go to Nightvale. He doesn't know about any of that stuff. So, Noel, how have you been?
Been pretty busy with the typical college life, I guess.
You educating yourself? What? No, that's bad. You shouldn't do that. You have to pay those college loans.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. But you're hoping to come. You're coming to ACEN with us, right?
Yeah, I'm coming to ACEN.
Woo! We get to maybe see Noel at ACEN. It'd be awesome. Oh well, I'm thinking of maybe doing another video for ACEN. I don't know if you might be interested, Noel. It could be fun. It could be fun doing stuff.
If you catch me around at the right time.
Damn, it's a Noel circumstance.
Well, I'm gonna be very extremely busy at ACEN as usual now, because now that I'm involved with masquerade stuff.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in the masquerade, and you have a secret skit. Noel makes some pretty good skits, or he's at least been in a few really good ones anyway. How many awards you've got now?
The group I was with, we call ourselves the Wandering Cosplayers. Pretty much, YomaCon 2012, we won, what was that award called?
It was
I know we were not, we got, something that was, I guess in a way it was, kind of almost signifying it was third place, but at the same time it's not third place, if that makes sense.
Honorable mention or something, or,
Yeah, I think it's an honorable mention.
Okay.
And then I believe at ACEN, from the top of my head, last year we won, we didn't win Best in Show, but we did win, as it seems like it sounds like,
runner-up, maybe?
Yeah, second runners-up, which I guess translates to second place.
Or second runner, I don't know. I forget. There's so many awards for that event. Also, I'll be working Masquerade, so I'll get to hang out with Noel backstage.
You suck.
Jaxx is going to be in Reg because it's his first year and he needs a trial by fire.
Your wife told me if I didn't, she was going to kill me. Slowly. But it's poor.
So that's going to be fun. What?
No, I'm just laughing at Jaxx.
Yeah. You always laugh at the Jaxx. He's good for laughing at.
Yeah. See, this is why I punch slowly.
I was hoping for a more Jaxian remark or response of destruction.
Jaxian remark. I like that. We ought to like make a book about Jaxx, and then like it'll be called like the Jaxian terms.
He's taking this very well in silence and anger. Wait a sec.
But Jaxx, you know this could be a good idea for you though.
Which idea? I'm sorry.
We're doing good. We're doing a good service for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He put up his first video up on the YouTubes, which we're very proud. Everyone give Jaxx a clap.
That sounds not at all like a clap.
Oh, okay.
That sounds bad.
Damn it.
That sounds like things that shouldn't be.
Oh, I hope it does. I hope it comes out good. Whatever. But yeah, he's gonna be doing more videos because he makes awesome stuff and he has to show the world he makes awesome stuff. Because awesome must.
Oh, she's going to hit me.
Well, you owe me like $200, so maybe.
Oh, no.
Jaxx might be working off some debt.
I'm already working off debt. I came from college. Shut up.
Oh well, that archaeology degree.
It's working. Shut up.
Speaking of archaeologists, who do you have with you as an archaeologist now in the your favorite genre or your favorite game, I should say?
I need to figure out this is true because that hurt my brain.
Who else is an archaeologist, Jaxx? Come on.
Shut up. Okay, in the most recent Sonic Boom news, aside from the fact that we are going to get split-screen control, or split-screen gameplay, frickin' Amy Rose is now revealed that she's the archaeologist of the group. Because that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
See,
sorry, go ahead.
No.
Noel is just talking to phantoms.
I have a thing that I have to do pretty quick. I am sorry, my haters. If you wanted to hate on me more on what stuff I had to say, you'll have to do it maybe a couple minutes later.
Okay, well, we can go on a commercial break if you like. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds good. Okay.
Yeah, commercial break. We figured this out. All right, be right back.
Are you a badass with a cold shoulder? Come to Slag Shoulder Lolly Emporium. We have all kinds of lollies for you to choose from. We got big lollies, small lollies, lollies. Yeah, guys, that's the thing. We have so many lollies for you to choose from. We are having a sale this week. Buy one, get two free. To make your badass enough to handle more than one, come to Slag Shoulder Lolly Emporium off the corner of Sunset and Never.
Alright, we're back from our schizophrenic commercial that we schizophrenically made. Mostly Jaxx, because he's a good voice actor. Or better than me, anyway.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Alright. So Jaxx was talking about some, like, hedgehog thing, or maybe it was a blue warthog. Oh, I remember.
This is why I hit you.
He loves them.
This is why I hit you. Anyway, okay, Sonic Boom news. Okay, they pretty much revealed that Amy is going to be the team archaeologist. As a person that is an archaeologist, this makes me giggle and happy on the inside. But at the same time, why, Amy? Why?
You could have made something with your life.
Shut up. I made plenty with my life. Anyway, oh wait, talking to Amy. Shut up! Anyway.
It comes to him twice.
I'm just gonna hit you the first chance I get. I want you to know that. Like the very first chance I get. It's not gonna even matter. It's just gonna come out of the blue. Oh. Exactly. It won't even be intentional.
Okay, so Sonic Boom, is this some sort of video game for the children's?
Well, not for the children, but yes.
Oh, so it's a triple X title, I see.
No. That's why I hate you.
This is why I torture the Jaxx, because he's hilarious.
I tortured the Jaxx. I like
the Jaxx. Oh man.
Okay, so it's a whole new game that makes me happy. What they're doing is it's not done just by Sonic Team, it's done by Big Red Button, which a lot of people don't know. It's the people that help with Uncharted. The person that runs the project itself is the guy that did Crash Bandicoot. So a lot of people are expecting a lot of good things to come from this. I'm expecting a lot of good things to come from this.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hope in this series.
Because you've had your hopes dashed in the past from previous Sonic titles.
Oh, you have no idea. My childhood was thwarted ridiculously.
Okay.
All right, so
Let's begin with it. Talking about Star Blazers then, since you, or are you? Huh?
oh, well, I can.
Oh.
Star Blazers is awesome. It's pretty much in the Galaxy Express universe. They're making well, they're not making a remake. They're just making a new release,
And 3,
which is just as
2,
well.
1, and we're back. And so now I'm gonna start recording. Now that Jaxx had his Sonic Boom rant, and start talking about Star Blazers. How's that going?
Anybody that doesn't know, Star Blazers is awesome.
God damn it, Jaxx. I thought you would have been mad. I'm trying. Yeah, I tried. I
I
restart.
should be mad, but I really am not.
Well, I'm joking. I didn't do that. You really all of that was recorded. Bahaha.
I'm gonna hit you. Not what you do.
For a second, I thought I'd catch you, and you realize that I was faking, starting the recording over.
No, I just kind of went on instinct.
Oh, you and your instincts. So, what's so great about Star Blazers? I do not know of the Star Blazers. What do they do? Are they jackets? Very fancy star jackets?
Yes, Chris. Yes, Todd. They are fancy jackets. No, it's in the Galaxy Express universe. There's not really much outside of that.
So is this an old title or a new title? I feel like this is an old title, seeing as a Galaxy Express kind of old title.
It is old.
Noel, have you ever heard of this title before?
That title.
Star Blazers.
I've heard of it from time to time, but I just haven't really come around to check it out.
Okay. We will look at it and we'll mock you for your interest in other things besides life. No. So tell us what's great about this. What's so great about this title? Why should people look at this title, huh? Yeah.
Because you should not bear.
Because it's Star Blazers. It has a nice name to it.
It has a nice name. It's awesome. It's a frickin' Blu-ray release from a classic. Okay.
Next level classic.
If you like the animator and the artist, if you like Interstellar 5555, if you like Galaxy Express, then you will definitely love this series. Without question.
I don't have to look at it, whether I like it or not. Roar, roar, roar.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, because I kind of like the Galaxy Express.
Yeah, I caught you.
Rah, rah, rah. Okay. So let's see. Noel, I know you want to talk about this. The cosplay contest. In particular, we got one coming up next weekend, right?
The cosplay contest.
Ooh.
Well, I wanted to talk about the masquerade stuff.
Oh, yeah. Masquerade stuff, yeah. Oh, your personal masquerade stuff, that you said, right?
For one, I know for we already talked about masquerades. Actually, let's move on to more on the lines of cosplay budgeting. Let's talk about your experiences, guys, and as well as let's talk about my own.
Wait. No, that's kind of kicking it up a little bit.
No, I guess we can work in it. It's not necessarily a question. It was put in the question section, but I don't know. How do you feel about that, Jaxx? We could maybe put it in that personal times with Jaxx and Knives and Noel. No?
I have no problem with it.
Okay. So, I guess since you brought it up, Noel, what's your personal experience with how to deal with this problem of lack of funds? Because I'm pretty sure as college and high school kids, a lot of us are, it's kind of a big issue.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, for a college student and everything else, I'm pretty sure everybody, college students, pretty much people who have no money, or people who are pretty much the types who are, how I would like to call it is
low monies. So go ahead. Sorry.
They'd say low monies, like I would. Have money.
You have money? Give me money.
Very
I want your
stingy.
money. Oh, you're
I want
stingy.
money.
I'm the type who has money but is stingy.
No,
So-
you're just stingy.
So like, I wouldn't spend my money at fast food restaurants, for an example, and I'm glad that my mom cooks a lot of food, so I end up typically eating the food in my house.
Yep.
And just say, I am not paying for food. The only time I would really pay, like,
Mhm.
there's a reason why I would sometimes only pay for, like, some pretty expensive food. Reason being, I actually save my money instead of, like, always going to, like, a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
So,
I
it's
can
like,
agree with you with that. That's how I manage. Is I don't spend a lot of things besides cosplay.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it's like, if you don't spend on a lot of, well, it's good to spend a lot on cheap stuff, but if it's something, I guess, that you would not, like, in a way you would kind of take for granted in the end, then I wouldn't even waste money on it.
Yeah.
More
But-
the lines of, like, if I take, like, if I'm actually working on cosplay,
Mhm.
which I'm pretty much am starting in the summer, because one of my friends and I are trying to look into getting a sewing machine together, and then we just pretty much share, and then we make cosplays together.
At the ACEN cosplay contest that you're gonna be we do this skit, right? They give away a sewing machine. I forget which organization. I'm sorry, I don't know off my hand, but you can probably ask them when you go and register and all that, and see if you can enter into that contest. And that doesn't necessarily go to like the best costume. It just goes to whoever they feel needs it, or makes like they're promising. You know what I mean? Like it won't go to waste. So, just a little bit of advice, everybody out there. If you're entering, I don't know if they do it every year. Actually, I don't even know if they're doing it this year. But in the past,
I hope they do.
yeah, they have been very nice and given away a sewing machine. It's not part of the regular masquerade. It's its own organization. So I don't even know I don't know for sure the criteria on like winning it. So any advice I give you, is just I guess personal experience. What is it? Like one thing I don't with the food topic, right? You know how I do commissioning? I once had a kid try and pay for their commissioning in money they saved up from not buying lunch at school. They were like a high school kid. Oh, I couldn't do it. There's no way. That just destroyed me. I'm like, I can't. I know you want this, but I'm not gonna take money that would be otherwise, feeding you. So I don't know if they went and like spent that money anyway, but I couldn't take that money personally. Like, eat your food. I don't do a lot of things besides cosplay. I don't go to like a lot of movies, and I don't go out and do the restaurant thing, and I don't do a lot of outings. But I don't put my welfare at stake for cosplay, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
There is a little bit of a line there.
Like cosplay, like it's fun and all, but sometimes it doesn't hurt to like not like you want these certain cosplays and everything, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time you kind of have to consider your fundings too. Like
Yeah, I mean,
usually how I spend on money at play, like when I'm like thinking about getting cosplay and everything, like when it's on my mind,
I mean,
I have to consider getting the money back.
yeah, what is it? Like I really enjoy the hobby, and obviously, but I would, even at the level I enjoy cosplay, I wouldn't put it above basic necessities. It's still a hobby at the end of the day for me. Like you have to be
Oh yeah,
about it.
that's agreeable.
I don't know.
Agreed.
Damn it! Be controversial. Argue with me. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey. It's kind of hard to argue with a valid point. Shut up.
But I have like not done a lot of stuff just so I could have what I need. Back when I was in college, I would save a lot of money just so I could do this, and maybe some of those choices were not the best.
Right.
I don't know. What about you, Jaxx?
Well, I still budget for cosplay.
It's good to budget for cosplay regardless, even though you have like a substantial amount of money.
Yeah, I built up resources over time just from working with it so much, which I can then draw upon when I'm trying to do my own work. But I still don't spend more than like $150 on a lot of my stuff. I don't know about you, Jaxx. Jaxx has considerably less like equipment and base material to work from. So I don't know how do you deal with that?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. I improvise. When it comes to building stuff, you do 150. I try and stay well under that.
Yeah.
Maybe $80, maybe on a good day, maybe 95.
No, I think
I try and
with some you've gotten away with a lot of good cosplays that are very cheap.
Oh yeah, and
Garter belt.
I try and go with. Well, yeah, garter belt was what? Maybe a $30 costume.
Yeah, and you use the crap out of that.
Yeah, I abused that thing. I still have it, which is ironic. Fiend Bandit, it took me maybe $30 to get it complete, and that's just me spitballing.
Well, I don't know, because I know you got the wig, and I know you're gonna go get the. No, the lab coat's for some other thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a completely different costume.
Yeah, well, you do a lot of closet stuff because it's just it's within your budget, like, or you got to work with what you got.
It's clear within my budget. Let's see. That's the other thing. I don't like going outside of my comfort zone when it comes to costumes to a point, because I want them to have multiple uses.
Yeah.
Like for garter belt, the primary part of that costume, I actually use that as a sleeping robe every once in a while. Why? Because it's comfy.
Oh man.
It's extremely comfy.
You just want a panty cosplayer to come by and visit you in your dreams. That's what you want.
Hey, who wouldn't? I like stalking too. Okay.
So you're in the stalking fan club then, I guess.
I'm in a
Actually,
panty.
I also like panty.
Oh, okay. Either one's good for you then, Joe. No.
Well, Scanny and knee socks for me, but yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the kind of No, that's very telling, Jaxx.
No, it's not.
All right. We're just saying, if there are any cosplayers out there that fit the description, Jaxx is very, very single.
I hate you.
Why?
I hate. Continuously, all of my hate.
I don't know. Like Noel, if someone were to try and get on some Noel, they'd have some difficulties. I'm pretty sure he's very jealousy guarded.
No, his girlfriend would hunt them down and slay them with a butter knife. I've seen her do it. You think I'm kidding? She can and will do it.
She's too adorable to do that kind of stuff. What are you talking about?
No, you are a liar. She is tricky.
She is tricky.
I know I have a girlfriend. Okay, let's just move on.
Okay.
I love her more, by the way. Good thing she's not gonna catch that, but yeah. Continue.
Don't. We'll send her a link.
We're gonna link it.
And we'll give it a time.
I will personally link this crap to her.
I just hope you guys don't remember. So,
I'm gonna
don't fight
remember.
about it.
Oh man.
No, I watched this episode before I link it, which means I'm going to remember it.
No.
I'm going to remember this exact moment.
We're just gonna continue on.
All right. So what do you want to bring up next? Then, if you're gonna segue, what are we talking about next?
Anyway.
Wait.
Because Noel is in control of the segue now.
No, yeah, Noel, you missed the segue. Oh well, what do you want to talk about next then, Jack? Since you can segue.
Yay! I get to segue.
Yay!
All right. What about C2E2? Since that's coming up in 2 weeks and causing me nothing but nightmares.
Is it 2 weeks or is it 1 week?
Technically one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have a very interesting contest that they're doing. They have already the contestants and the costumes picked out for it. Which is interesting for a costume contest, because typically you don't know any of that until the day of, right?
Yeah, that's kind of different.
So, I mean, they're locked into their costumes where everyone knows where they're standing already. and I think there's like 38 contestants. So I mean, if anyone has any interest in winning that, they have to like go and look at their Facebook pages because they're all the people are there. They have all their information. You can find them, and you can look at everyone there and know where you're standing immediately. Yeah.
Huh.
That's.
That,
I don't know. It is. I believe there's going to be a degree of showmanship. Do they have to do a skit or is it just a walk on?
I honestly don't know. I was going to ask you about that because this whole thing is completely new to me.
Yeah,
like,
it's
this
done.
whole entire method is kind of different.
Yeah, it's done very differently than your typical contest. The stakes are pretty high too. It's like 10,000 for first place and what 5,000 for second. Shoot.
Yeah.
I have the link.
Yeah.
It's right here.
I'm looking at it. And it's wow. This is there.
I should reconfirm those numbers before I start spouting bullshit. But yeah, Noel, how do you think? I mean, were you considering entering it, or do you know about it? Because let's see. How much? Yeah, there's like 48. No, 4 times 9 plus 2. Yeah, I guess we'll say 38. 38 contestants. And they're already handpicked. It seems to me that like.
Wait. Handpicked?
Well, yeah, they have to do they send in the picture and then they enter the contest. So there's a screening initially.
Huh.
So I mean, you're pretty much locked in. And once you go in there with what you're doing. Yeah, and it says, list everyone's costume. I guess that'd be rough because, like, if I were doing like a small walk-on kind of costume, like a suit, like a super suit, but then you see like someone who does like a full thing with wigs and casting and dress stuff, and you go, there's just no way,
Yeah. But, yeah, there would be no way to do it. But the other thing about it is we would have no potential way to really... Is there like a ranking system?
Well, no. No, I don't think there is exactly. I think everyone here is just competing for the same prize.
That just seems kind of odd, like in the most awkward way possible. But yeah, huh?
I don't know. If I were entering that costume and say I was in this list, I'd know immediately, like, if I was winning or losing. Gary,
yeah,
because there's a guy here who has a very simple costume, and there's just kind of no way to go about making it simple, not in any version of it at all, against like a transformer.
So pretty, I think if they're gonna do this next year, again, this is their first year doing this, so
Everything should be taken as a
obvious giant kink. Yeah, this is the giant kink that is going to be worked out by time.
But I mean, they're getting a ton of PR from this, so that's pretty good for them. Because every one of these guys are reasonably big cosplayers, so of course they're going to be talking about it and having people try and support them. And then the C2E2 is going to get all that.
And the judges obviously are talking about it, so that's a whole different thing right there.
Yeah, I wish they gave us more information on the costume, like the procedures of it work, because if there is like a performance aspect of it, then that throws a little bit of wild card in it. But as a craftsmanship like contest, it's already decided. Like these costumes are already made, because they had to send in a picture of it completed, right?
Right. And
you already know what's going on and where you're standing. The only reason I believe they have to sign a contract, so they have to show up for it, don't they? I don't know. It's good PR for themselves because it's a big event, kind of. It's a very public event, so I mean, it's still good for PR to show up anyway, even if you know that nothing's gonna come of it as far as an award's concerned. Anyhow, I don't know. Typically, that can be pretty disheartening if you're competing in it. Whew. I don't know. But
Yeah,
more on up. Sorry, what?
I was about to say, no, what's your opinion on this?
Yeah. Well,
I guess it just has, like, you just have to take it as a grain of salt, and I guess in a sense you just got to see what happens next. You know what I mean? Like, whenever like these new things happen and everything else, I kind of sometimes I may be skeptical about it, but at the same time, like, it's pretty it's easier said than done to take it as a grain of salt just to see what happens, kind of thing.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of how I see it.
I don't know what exactly you're trying to say, but
Unless I fell off of the contest topic.
Well, so I think what you're trying to say is you don't really know. You're just like, this is weird and new, and we'll see how the cosplay community deals with it.
That kind of thing. Like, you can't really, like, one can only speculate, and you can't really like, you may be accurate in the future, but sometimes you're not accurate at all.
Well, in this
you just have to
case, right
see.
now, I'm looking at the president right now saying, hey, it's a good idea, but there's kinks abound that need to be worked out.
Yeah, I mean, from a PR perspective, I mean, there's no way to say there's anything wrong here, but there's ways to, people who would, okay, there's ways to run a contest, which I would very easily see people arguing with.
Right.
If you're interested in the actual competitive scene, rather than the, say, money or the promotional aspects of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, promotional wise, there's no fail.
Yeah.
Money wise, I
don't know.
That one's a little bit gimmicky.
Well, since they're already made, see, one of the things you run into with these contests with cash prizes, right, is that people will try to justify their expenditure to win the award, right? But since these costumes are already made, that expenditure doesn't come into play. So that's not too bad. But
right, that's a whole different system right there.
Yeah, there's some ones where people will go crazy and spend lots of money, and then of course never win, and then that's not great.
Money down the drain. Yeah.
Making those decisions you maybe shouldn't have, but in this case, since already made, that's not a thing.
Which goes back to what we were saying about budgeting, guys.
Like, to me, the nature of competition, like, sometimes some people would be pulling in maybe a little too much money kind of thing, or like, because there's a reason why I don't spend up so much money on freaking lottery, just because I know that, like, it's gonna bite me, and chances are I'm probably not even gonna win.
Yeah.
No, gambling is a horrible thing.
And I don't know, sometimes you got to think about a contest, or any kind of contest, in that way, in that you may have invested all this time and effort and emotional value into it, but if you're attached to it in that way, it'll definitely affect your performance.
Right.
That's true too.
So if you get that in the back of your head when you're on stage, and then maybe, I don't know how well that's going to reflect,
Right, and people will see it. You're also talking about judges that are practically designed to look for any type of weakness. So you kind of want to, keep your brain clear.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Or else.
To me, that's kind of a challenge too. Like, when they smell fear, like, stage fright and all that stuff.
I would
kind of like. Sorry, you're gonna make a comment?
Sorry, with the judges, I'd be interested to know if the judges picked out the people who are entering, or if it was from a different panel. Because if the judges themselves picked out these contestants for the event, then for sure there is going to be a huge skew towards whoever they favor initially, whether it's cognitive or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to make. Like, it's hard for someone to make that kind of line for yourself, you know? Like, if I were, say, handed, I don't know, 1,500 contestants, and I said, okay, now break it down to like 40, I would of course then pick my favorites. And I would have ones that I favored more than others just by that fact. So really hope that there was a second panel that cut it down, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Being directly involved with it.
Man, like I said, this is going to be interesting. I actually kind of want to see this.
Because what?
This is one of those things that you got to see to believe.
I don't know. C2E2 wasn't my thing because it's in that convention center off the lake, which is so much trouble to get into, and it's oh man.
Oh yeah, that I gotta go on Friday. Crap.
Wait, what are you gonna do Friday?
I'm gonna go on Friday to C2E2 to do a quick delivery, but.
Oh well, but you're delivering? Well, no, you're gonna at least get like a badge or something. Spend some time because you're gonna spend so much money in parking that you may as well go and hang out there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm just gonna. We'll see. I might find a way to gimmick my way out of not going, or find a way to gimmick my way into going for free. I don't know.
We'll see how that goes. Because man, just getting to that convention is so much trouble. Like maybe just. Soldier Field is there. I think that's the closest parking that you could maybe walk to it. Otherwise, you didn't have to take like a train, or you have to do a ton of walking. Or do they have trams or something? Do they have like buses that would drive you to the convention center?
I have no idea.
I
have not thought this through.
No, I don't know if you. Yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah,
Good luck with you, Jack.
I assumed that it was gonna be at the Hyatt for some stupid reason.
Yeah, Hyatt is way easier to drop stuff off because I mean, there's at least some free parking there, or you can tell them to meet you on the road or something. But with the convention center, you can't meet them anywhere like reasonably close at all.
Yeah, that means I gotta find an outside place, or I could just ask them to, come to my house. It's on the way to Chicago anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe you'll luck out on that. Well, it's a good thing you figured this out now, huh?
Yeah.
I gave you a yay!
Oh man. Well, I mean, if you wanted to go to a convention, you may as well buy whatever.
Hey, I'm saving money for ACEN. Screw that. Oh man.
Well, I mean, you got your badge, and do you get a room this year for staffing or no?
I believe I do.
Oh, okay.
Jaxx, save for WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
Heck no.
Wait, wasn't it?
No.
It just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, SummerSlam. SummerSlam is something I would actually save money for.
Yeah. WrestleMania was like a year or two.
It's during the summer, I believe. Like, literally, not during the spring.
So you guys like the wrestlings?
I used to. I haven't watched it in forever. I caught the most recent atrocity to my childhood. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it.
Well,
Kane lost. Kane lost. I'm done.
Oh yeah, well, how many years?
Kane lost to what?
He lost to. It's been like 3 years in a row he's won, or no? Is it like 30? I forget some huge number.
21, I thought.
It's not
Yeah,
Kane,
like
it's the Undertaker.
Oh, the Undertaker.
No,
Yeah.
Undertaker. Freaking Noel had me thinking about Kane earlier today. No, Undertaker lost.
He couldn't have won that because he was so messed up. They had him in the ambulance and everything. Was it the guy who runs the?
I swear it shouldn't have been Brock Lesnar to kill the streak. It should have been Kane.
Yeah, it should have been. It was like this. It wasn't even. It was a part timer that won. That not even like a full timer. Oh my god, that's so
Brock
embarrassing.
Lesnar. He's back on the show again.
Yeah, like it wasn't one of the big stars or anything. It was some like guy
Brock
that they
Lesnar
had.
is one of the big stars. He actually did win a title before.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He wasn't like legend status.
Like
now he's a legend status for being the Undertaker Slayer.
yeah, like I really think that wasn't planned at all. I think it was a mistake, and he just got so messed up they couldn't rewrite it anyway out of it. No, yes.
Well, yeah.
I
Then again,
agree.
you have to like improvise if something terrible bad happens on the show.
Yeah, that was terrible. Bad. He was so.
Hey, I guess that's the script now.
Like, well, He gets to renegotiate his contract.
Oh, yeah.
Renegotiate, shoot, he gets to do a lot of things. Oh man, there were so many different ways that match could have went. I mean, yeah, he was messed up, but Lesnar could have taken the fall. He could have taken the fall, but he didn't.
I heard about that.
And there was a point.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, there was a point in the match where the freaking referee stopped. It seemed like the referee stopped midway through the count. Freaking asking, "Is he okay?"
He's like,
like the look on his face, like 1, guys, 2,
this is
guys,
not
this ain't that. What's going on, guys? I don't want to say 3. Don't make me say it.
Oh man. No, I heard about the Undertaker fight, but how did the Triple H fight go for the belt? I don't know.
No one else cared after that point.
Oh, okay.
It's like the show, the WrestleMania is over.
It's over.
WrestleMania is over when the Undertaker loses.
Like people left. That was the other thing.
What? Oh.
If you actually look, people left.
Oh.
It is a very, very dark day for wrestling. When people leave the stadium halfway through a WrestleMania, especially how much it costs to get into WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, it's nuts expensive. Like, just to watch it was like $80 on like pay-per-view. Oh my god.
Exactly, and think how much tickets cost.
So like, was it your friends? Y'all have to like get together and pool your money to watch it in your own house. Oh well.
And then it's like what, $200 to see it
we're watching TNA now.
Yeah.
Oh
as
well.
sad as it is, we're watching TNA now.
Man, it hurt.
Oh, well.
I'm still feeling hurt from watching that.
They got to rewrite some scripts now. Storylines changed all the hell. But oh well, that was interesting at least. And I'm not really huge into wrestling, but I have like friends who are, and I know all that stuff. And it's somewhat interesting to talk about because I know like the big names like Triple H and the Undertaker and I think The Rock and Hulk Hogan showed up for a bit. Yeah.
Hey, the Attitude Days. The Attitude Days were beautiful. Right? Come on, you gotta agree with me on that.
Yeah, there was some good stuff. Rock really he put on a show. I don't know.
The Rock versus Triple H was like one of my most favorite matchups to watch, by far.
Yeah. I don't know if the show's. I don't know. I'm older now. Maybe I'm not as much into it, but I remember being really happy when I'd see The Rock because he was so huge, and then he went into movies because he's an asshole and he knew better to stay into wrestling. Damn it.
Yeah. No,
well, he is mainly an asshole to especially towards the antagonists. I knew that for a fact too. Although I'm pretty sure he had some moments where fans were booing at him, but
yeah.
It is very rare for someone to boo The Rock, though. Even I have to say that.
Is inspirational.
On top of that, The Rock is pretty much a badass, and I'm like, I don't know why you have to leave that early, man.
I'm sure he's making way more money nowadays, so good on him, right?
Exactly.
Stay on wrestling. I would have kept watching.
I would have to agree to that too.
Yeah, because he put on a good show. He did. It was a good show.
He was that. To me, it like I said, Attitude was probably the golden days of wrestling to me. Because just watching The Rock, versus D-Generation X was just something I just get excited to watch.
I think the only stupid thing I saw during the time I was watching it was Goldust. He was this big thing. He was a big thing for 2 months, and then he turned into a wimp overnight. I'm like, what happened? What happened with you? Who'd you piss off in the back room?
Wait, Jaxx, you hate Goldust?
No, I'm saying Chris is hating on Goldust.
Dude,
don't hate on my Goldust, man.
Do not hate on Goldust. He's weird and freaking quirky as hell. That dude is awesome.
Well, see, I was watching when he started coming in. He was all badass, like he was taking on Kane and all that. And then like he did a heel turn. And he turned this like little like sniveling weirdo. Like
Oh yeah, he
that's not
started
the
doing
guy.
that weird voice thing.
Yeah, like that's not the guy I wanted. Like, okay, well I'm not talking to you anymore. You're not cool.
Dude, he like when I actually looked up some of the videos on YouTube, and then I was like, I actually see that what is it called? Oh yeah, I actually saw him and Booker T together, and I was just like, what the hell has gotten with Booker T during this era? Because I think it looked a lot more interesting just to see what's his name. Oh yeah, Booker T versus Stone Cold.
Mhm.
That was probably a little more interesting to watch than see Booker T act very awkwardly just because of Goldust.
Oh.
Well, he had no idea what to do with that. But yeah.
Somehow I feel that we should be talking about cosplay stuff, but that was still cool to talk about. Damn it.
I mean, we talk about a lot of stuff
We
on
talk
this
about-
show. We have the right to talk about wrestling.
Wrestling.
Hey, people do cosplay as wrestlers at cons.
Yeah.
I believe I know somebody that has cosplayed as the Hurricane before.
Incidentally, I did find a Goldust cosplayer.
No.
Finally.
I've of course seen Hulk, and I've seen Rowdy. Was it Randy Savage?
Rowdy Rod Piper.
Yeah,
Rowdy Rod Piper.
that's usually the two I see.
That was a favorite.
Yo, man, dude, when I saw Shootokan, he was in it. You believed he was on crack.
The question was he?
I really hope he wasn't.
You never know.
It's like that drool is very convincing.
Well,
Oh man. So a cool thing I ran into recently in my cosplay travels is the cosplay owl. It's you know how you have like the dog, and was it like Savage Wolf and like Happy Turtle or something like that? No, it is a cosplay owl.
there's a cosplay owl.
Yes. Well, I gave you a link in the little show notes of its inspirations, and to keep you motivated to not screw up. I was gonna say there's one of Batman, but that's different kinds of inspiration. Batman's much more motivating factor in making you to do shit.
Well, Batman is a motivation in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Do it unto others, or else Batman will come and beat you.
So, yeah, I think it's just a picture of an owl with a needle, and then it just has your standard meme stuff like, say, stab self with pin, bleed all over plushie. Let me see. Or is it maybe sewing? It might be a sewing owl. Damn you, I wanted you so much to be cosplay. Why couldn't you be cosplay?
Because you read into it too much.
I'm crazy, yeah. Let me see. Finish a seam. Realize ribbon ran out halfway.
Bye, Mom.
So,
Okay.
Oh, but yeah. I enjoy the cosplay things, and this is a cosplay owl. And you will enjoy cosplay owl in the future, everyone, because it is your Lord and Savior.
It is not. I'll even call you out on that one.
No, rawr. I thought it was cool. No one thinks anything. I think it's cool.
No one cares.
No one cares. No one understands. No one understands.
Screw your owl.
Alright. Well, what do you have anything cooler for us to talk about then?
No.
Look at the docket. That was a
Not
segue.
cooler than an owl.
Damn it.
Well,
Ooh,
we
I
can't
know what to
Lupin
talk
a
about.
Third.
Oh,
You
okay.
shut up.
Alright, Noel. You want to pick it up? Pick it up.
International cosplayers.
Ooh. Well, what? Anything specifically?
Let's see.
He has nothing.
They're crafting on cosplay.
Damn it. No follow up.
I told you. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about Lupin the Third and how frickin' Daisuke Jigen dies.
I love Jigen. He's awesome. Well,
He dies.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's in the new movie. I cried.
How many movies is
I
that now
looked at
for
the trailer.
Lupin?
Infinite at this point.
I think there's like 8 now.
I have honestly no idea. I mean, let's see. There was Castle Cagliostro. There was Lupin versus Detective Conan. Infinite Side Stories, the Fujiko story.
Everyone loves the Fujiko story.
Because it's Fujiko.
It's compelling content. Okay. There's Endless
Fujiko
Waltz.
is compelling. Endless Waltz is not a.
That's that is totally Lupin the Third right there.
Why do I let you breathe? I don't know why I allow this.
Must antagonize the Sasquatch. Okay, so you're excited for this new movie? Is it brand new or is it just like a retelling?
No, it's a brand new movie, which means Monkey Sensei is still going strong.
Okay.
Which is saying something because Monkey Sensei is still going freaking strong.
I can't believe it's still popular. Like, well, I guess there's so much stuff. Like, stealing stuff is a pretty good storyline, I guess.
Oh yeah,
There's always more stuff to steal.
There's always more stuff to steal.
Bender needs his own movie. Like, his own movie. Bender from Futurama.
He got his own movie, Bender's New Score.
Oh, we did. Well, then I'll shut up then. What do I know?
Yeah, you don't get anything.
I'm gonna have to look that up after this.
Yeah, it's Bender's Big Score is a D&D movie.
Oh yeah, I think I have seen that actually. But yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So, anything else to add about the Lupin movie other than it exists?
I still have no idea what the plot line is besides the fact that friggin' Jigen dies. No one knows what the plot line is. It's just a trailer.
Oh.
But the artwork is actually pretty unique.
Is it new artist?
Unique, I mean, I think so. There's not. I don't have enough Japanese knowledge to honestly know. But from the looks of it, it looks kind of normal to basic Lupin work, but it's different. It's a lot different. It's a lot more campy. And that's kind of saying something.
I don't know. Well, it's a different animation house, probably.
Yeah.
You know, I guess the franchise is getting old. They gotta kill off a character to get interest.
Oh yeah, eventually.
Why couldn't it have been Fujiko? Everyone would have been super sad about Fujiko.
Yeah. Like, all the characters are slowly disappearing.
And it wasn't like one of those series that had 100 characters. There was like basically 5.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, herp derp, I'm gonna get rid of 20, 40, 60% of my series. So the series is already done. I kind of really wish that we got a Go-Go 13 crossover. That would be cool.
Oh yeah, I think he's done like 2 or 3 crossovers, but they were all shorts. I don't think they were movies.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I thought that'd be cool nonetheless.
Okay, I think that covers like some cool stuff. You guys want to go in for a break and get some water and stretch your legs?
Okay.
Cool. We shall return after schizophrenicness.
Hello, sit down. Do you feel like your life is just too normal? Well, that's because you're boring, and we can't really help what you are. But at Supernatural Hotlines, we can help you attract all the weird you ever wanted and more. Want a giant monster to attack your town? Want a harem of sexy aliens to live with you for a week or 2? We cover all the events you could ever wish for. Trying to impress that date tonight? Call us, and we can have a hero scenario ready within moments for a small fee. Here at Supernatural Hotlines, we do our very best to make all your wishes come true. Supernatural Hotlines is not liable for your safety during scenarios.
Okay, so Noel and Jaxx were discussing how to kill Jaxx in the best way possible with wrestlers.
I like living.
He's gonna get the Stone Cold Stunner.
I hate you.
Just because Jaxx has actually met quite a few wrestlers in his time.
I've met too many people in my time.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh man, so how about we segue into what have you been doing, Jaxx? With your life?
Well, in my life, besides healing up and not dying, let's see. I've been pretty much working on props, trying to get them done before, C2E2. Trying to not punch people in the face, which has been kind of working.
Yeah, that sword has been giving you trouble. Hopefully you can get that done, huh? I know you're working on that right now, probably, right? Like, you're holding it in your grasp.
Me and the sword are having, heated conversations now.
What do you know? Are you working on anything in particular in your cosplay life?
Currently I have to pay for this one cosplay on eBay. The only issue right now is I'm still waiting on Caleb to send me a file that I need so that I can get my help on what measurements I need for the cosplay.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. I don't know. ACEN's getting pretty close too. What is it, 4 or 5 weeks away?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of need that now. And I'm like, Caleb,
come on, buddy.
Get to a computer.
So I have armor this week and next week and the week after that, and then ACEN. And hopefully I don't kill myself from trying to get all that stuff done, because it turns out one person last week, right? I have to get tons of measurements for armor, and he kept sending me standard measurements for clothes. Like hips, chest, inseam, all that. The standard stuff you get, it's 6 or 7 measurements. Yeah, armor maybe needs about 40 or 50, especially when it's full armor.
Yeah.
So he, I tried to explain it to him, and he said, "Sure, I'll get my friend to measure me again," because I gave him charts and stuff, and he never got around. And I tried to keep asking him and asking him and asking him. So his time slot's coming up. In fact, it was up this morning or this afternoon because it's the end of the week, right? Friday. So we'll see if he can get his armor for ACEN. I make no guarantees.
Yeah.
It sucks having to do 2 things at once when I was supposed to only be doing one. Plus, I was hoping to maybe get a costume done for ACEN. Well, I'm definitely going to get one done for ACEN. I was hoping to finish up my glass armor, too.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah!
What is what is that even for?
Okay.
Oh, god damn it, you guys are doing this again. Doing this again!
Yeah! I'm the rock star, the rock and roll clown. I do cocaine. Yeah. I do that too well.
Oh man. But yeah, we have Jaxx made his video and he has there's a throwing sword or throwing knife that we need to get rid of.
Throwing dagger.
Throwing dagger.
Yeah, it's kind of clogging up the back room.
Yeah, so we'll figure out some way of getting rid of that. We've talked with Jaxx about it, see how that works out.
I've been assuming if I beat someone over the head with it online, maybe they'll just take it, but
that's the way the Jaxx thinks.
Hey, it's worked before.
Actually, I don't believe Jaxx is a pirate. Never mind.
He's a Sasquatch.
I am gangplank. I count.
Oh man.
But no, I guess the best way to go is what?
I don't know. Well,
I guess.
We'll be giving it away to people who want it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe get him some attention because, hey guys, Jaxx does commission work. Hey, maybe you could buy.
Who wants this thing?
Yes.
That's the best way I say it.
Yeah. So it's not really from a show or anything. So we'll see who would take it and maybe see what happens. Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah. So
Not doing anything.
we're
I mean,
working.
you can beat your friends with it. I wouldn't advocate it. I would, but I wouldn't advocate it publicly.
Yeah, it was good for working you in, or getting you practice for making videos and all that. So it was not a total waste. Yeah.
Hey.
It looks cool.
Me.
It looks cool, but would you use it? I'm not gonna use it.
I would use it to hit things.
Jaxx, you would use anything to hit things. You have threatened me on multiple occasions to hit me with things that just don't do damage.
Okay, number one, a wiffle bat, if you hit at a high enough velocity, will hurt somebody.
At a high enough velocity, I like that.
I like see. This is Jaxx. We need to work out some conflict resolution techniques with you. Just get some different kind of ways of dealing with problems. The wiffle ball bats are great for when you're trying to deal with a human, but when you're dealing with a toaster, you may want to consider other kinds of methods of solving problems.
Hey, I have a different method of dealing with the toaster. That's what the brick is for.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
The brick is set aside specifically for the toaster.
Okay.
That's why I have 3 toasters.
This is. Yeah. So I don't know. You work a lot with wood, so I'm really hoping to see what kind of cool wood stuff you do. I don't have like the tools to work with wood. That's why I work with plastic. So, nah.
And I have more wood to give than I should. So
Jaxx has so much wood,
much.
ladies.
So much. Oh, shut up. Anyway,
That was not a surprise.
Oh yeah, you led me into that one.
That was to be expected.
yeah. I hate you. Now,
Oh.
as I was saying, let's see. I guess the next video is going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully after ACEN, that video is going to be kind of cool.
Yeah. You have life. You must deal with that life. So we're just waiting with bated breath on your next production.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're waiting with like a freaking butcher knife at the back of my neck, going work.
I am not that bad.
It's work.
Oh god damn it. Then there's no.
And then there's Noel that tries to troll from the background, and then who has already earned his 72 punches for the week. No, we do it slower to make sure he has to count. If he doesn't count, I keep punching until he counts.
Because of course Jaxx doesn't count for himself.
I count for myself just fine.
Damn it, Jaxx. Okay, so we usually talk about like a material of the week, but because our friend Noel here has, he usually buys his cosplay, so he has a lot more experience in that matter, right?
Like when I was talking about budgeting earlier.
Yeah. Like I usually make my stuff, so that's I guess why I managed to get away with like a bigger costume, even though like in material it costs a little less than it would if you bought it. Nah, whatever. My brain not good thinking. But yeah, so
It's okay.
when you buy stuff, how you go about it really? Because I mean, I don't do that. Yeah.
Well, let's see. To me, I have to be very careful with which seller I'm buying from. So what I usually do is like go on eBay,
Mm-hmm.
and if the seller is highly reputable enough, I would go for it. But otherwise, no.
Is there anything to it? Is there anything to look out when you see like a seller on eBay?
Always look at the reviews. Always at least take a read up on a couple of the the most recent reviews, especially.
So that's one thing to check out. What kind of stuff do you buy on eBay that you wouldn't like, or you would or wouldn't buy on eBay? What kind of stuff would you do? Because usually,
typically, I go by the rule, or I go by the notion of like, all right, you pretty much get what you paid for. So sometimes it doesn't like. If you could stretch a little bit of the extra dollar, just go ahead and stretch the extra dollar because that would last a little bit longer in the long run. It would look nicer, probably. So like, if you're just paying for something too cheap, then there's something wrong with that.
Oh, okay. It's usually telling by what
like,
it is.
Like to me, I kind of feel like it's a little more of a gamble when you're paying for something cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hear that.
And with those pictures on eBay, especially from China, I don't know how reliable those are.
Oh, no, on another note for that, be sure to know about the return.
Oh, return?
The return policy. Be sure to have the return policy on like a tab. Okay. Because all I know is like you have that return policy just to be safe.
So
yeah.
So you wouldn't have you wouldn't even bother with anyone who didn't have a return policy then.
Well, if they don't even have a return policy, then yeah, just like, yep, I'm not gonna buy from them.
Oh, okay.
Because you want to be able to have a safe, you want to be able to like have some insurance to fall on.
Because I've heard of like our friend Soy, like he'll order something, and then it'll not be right, or like it's there's some flaw with it, and they'll typically, or I've heard a lot of this, they'll typically just send you another one rather than ask for it back, especially if it's from China. And I say China again because that's where some of the more common eBay cosplays are from, right?
Huh?
Pretty much. The common ones usually are from there.
Right. When you go to eBay, a lot of the costumes produced there are produced from China, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see them
I know
from?
about that.
I mean, or do you see them from like anywhere else, like region-wise?
You can get them over like in certain locations if you know where to get some.
Because I know, like in Etsy, it's more broad. You can definitely get like a U.S. seller, or a European seller, or Australian seller. But in the eBay, yeah, it's mostly China. You're supposed to be the expert. I don't know. Mr. Expert. Oh,
Hey.
I don't know. Rah.
Like with eBay also is I kind of feel like it's a safer website for me to like fall on just because, like I said, it's the ratings of the sellers to check out. So
even with
even if it comes from China,
Mhm.
what if it's actually good? So just keep the benefit of a doubt with that.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like even if you get a commissioner, it's still a roll of the dice.
Everything ends up to be a roll of the dice, no matter what.
Yeah.
By the end of the day.
Typically, what sort of is you get all you pretty much everything you get is from eBay? Is that right? Your wigs, everything from wigs to shoes to clothes to contacts, everything.
Let's see with wigs, cause like I would use Taobao, but I'm waiting on another friend to like get some to plan on getting something from Taobao so that I can get it with him.
Oh, will they offer like a discount or something, or what's up with that?
It's Taobao. It's a Chinese website, and I cannot read Chinese. And I got one of the cosplays from that website, and it's actually pretty good.
Okay, so it's a reliable company. You see a lot of. Hey, Jaxx, did you disappear on us?
No, I'm right here.
Okay, cool. I thought I lost that for a second. Oh well. So I didn't know Taobao is a reliable company that does a lot of cosplay work. Are there other like companies that you see a lot of? Because I don't know what a good name in buying cosplay online would be. No, where you don't know any of the like.
Any other websites I could buy cosplay from?
Like even on eBay, they have like a name for the person selling it, right? You don't know any of those kind of names, or you just kind of go by what's listed.
I guess I would mainly go by what's listed, and at the same time keep in mind of like certain names. Like I find this company reputable for like some pretty good stuff that I was given in the past and everything. I'd go with that, but otherwise, I
don't know. Is there anything to watch out for? Specifically, like what are some flags? Like besides the, I guess you look at all the comments and you look at their pictures. Like one thing I would always do is if I'm buying something online from a Chinese seller, is I'll take the image they use and I'll do a Google image search because you can drop it down, like you can pick it up and put it in the image. And if I see
you have to review. You have to get reviews, and you got to look for some stuff that could be better or worse.
Yeah. Like
There's that and what Knives was about to say, which.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, because I have a whatchamacallit. Sorry, words. All right. What I was going to say was, yeah. Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually it's going to come out of my brain. Okay. Pretty much, there's a lot of websites out there now that use actual cosplayers' props and then say, "Oh, well, we're selling this exact prop." You're not. You really aren't.
Yeah, I've actually seen even U.S. sellers do that too. They're like costuming shops in various parts of the country, and they'll use cosplayers' images from. You can pretty easily find them on DeviantArt. They just rip them off DeviantArt, and I'm like, I guess I'm not buying from you because I don't know what I'm getting.
Exactly. Like there's certain websites like Hello Cosplay. I won't say QQ does it, but Hello Cosplay and like 4 other sites are kind of sharing the same pictures left and right.
What was it for me? I found you if you saw cosplayer.com, the guy who runs it, not necessarily like the people who contribute to cosplayer.com, but he was doing that pretty harsh, lots of stuff that I would find extremely shady, and he was wondering why he wasn't getting sales because people would log on and see that that's clearly not a mass-produced costume. That's a custom work. That's only one of a kind.
Right.
I don't know. He's a guy I don't particularly like his marketing methods and the way he's acting with the cosplay community. Oh well.
Yeah, it happens. As much as I hate to say it, it does happen.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that site is working out right now, because I know a lot of people kind of put stuff on there just to post it in an additional place to maybe get some additional views. But I wonder how well the turnover is for that, because I know he was offering commission work, right? Because I'm a commissioner, I would check into that. But if he was asking a percentage though, which seems to me like if you could message someone about it, you'd probably go around all that rather than pay the 3% fee or 3.5% fee, I believe it was at the time. I don't know. It's an interesting site. If it worked out, it would have been great. But the way knowing him personally, or at least having a conversation with him personally, he didn't have me have a lot of confidence in what he was doing. There are other people who do way better stuff like through Etsy and things like that, which are much more reputable.
Right.
Oh yeah, Etsy. That's one.
Yeah.
Like with
Etsy,
wigs, like they may be a little bit more pricey, but that like those wigs though, they're high quality.
Yeah. There's tons of portfolio stuff, and usually in those shops, and they're more professional than a typical commissioner, I would say. But even though it's still kind of a roll of the dice, even no matter who the commissioner is. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Cosplay community. Yeah. Yay!
Huzzah!
Jaxx,
Still waiting on what's his name.
What's up now?
I did not delete that email.
Sorry, what? Or is that related, or you just talking out loud now?
Kind of talking out loud a little bit because I'm kind of looking for Caleb, and he still hasn't sent me certain thing that I need from him.
I don't know. What sort of... Sorry, go ahead, Jack.
I was about to read. But anyway, when I first started cosplaying, I actually did have a mostly fully bought costume. My Iruka.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Iruka. Itachi. Itachi from Naruto. It was okay. Wouldn't do it again, but it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one thing that I did learn, I did have to check out reputable sources. I had to make sure that they had a store. My thing was I wanted to make sure they actually had like a actual storefront.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to just buy off of some random person offline. I also tried to only buy from sites that I knew for a fact other people physically have bought from, and I didn't want to get screwed over with, let's say, oh, hey, I said I bought from here, but I actually didn't. I don't like doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I think cosplay.com has a section where you can find more reputable sort of retailers and people who have experiences, and it's a separate rating system. And if they put forth the effort to, make a post and tell us people about it, they must have been happy, and that really tells about a distributor. And of course, there's tons of threads and comments about ones that don't do so well. So maybe it's worth at least a look-see. And if you're like, say, on eBay or whatever, you can just kind of maybe F5 or Control F5 or no, Control F, right? It's the search, right? And then see if that pops up on those kinds of threads. Because I know other cosplayers are pretty quick to try and save others from that sort of stuff.
Right. And that's the one thing I do like. That's one of the reasons I do like cosplay.com, because people do band together to help every once in a while. The marketplace. That's the other thing. When I first started trying at least,
oh, thank God, found it. Sorry, continue.
No, I swear to God, I'm going to choke you. Now, see,
Noah's totally
I'm
with
not
us
using
right
the
now.
tool. I know he's totally paying attention. But
Jax,
Whatever.
you always say
Okay.
this. I know you well.
I will. There will be pictures. I will have evidence. No.
I think you're still angry because of that one time.
Yeah, I am. But all right. What was I saying? Again, I haven't had to actually buy a costume in a while. I have either other commissioners that I try and get to help me, but like I said, when I was first starting, jewelry was a big thing.
Oh yeah, jewelry's
And-
pretty expensive when you're buying all that little teeny bits.
Yeah. I'm a big guy, so
You need
Buying
a lot of teeny bits.
yeah. So buying costumes was like the biggest hassle. Because I can't buy from freaking China because their large is a small to me.
Their large is something you can't comprehend as putting on your body.
Jax, you're a pretty big guy. I know.
There's
you well.
the reason why we call you a Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work on me because we all know what you are, and I haven't called you what your nickname was in a while, so don't tempt me. I will blare it all to the YouTubes.
Okay. So I think we're good here on the whole buying off eBay's front. Fair enough. Okay, well, you will leave it as is.
Yes,
But-
because this one's a little tricky.
Yeah. I don't know.
Buyer beware. That's the best way to do it.
No, yeah, do research. It's worth the time. Unless it's like $35. I don't know if I would waste my time. I don't know. Whatever. If you've only got $35. Stop overthinking getting knives. Stop doing that. Okay, so we have questions. What kind of questions that we did not answer because we already answered one, which was how do you budget and how do you budget for cosplay?
What do we have, Docket?
Let me see. Root beer. No, well, this is unrelated.
Root beer is always related. You shut up.
Jackson, your root beer. You put links to root beer in here.
What makes... Alright. The question that we have today is,
Mhm.
what... Dang it, I can't read your writing sometimes. What makes you procrastinate and how do you get through it?
So I know there's a few things that that will get me to not pay attention for a while, but you have to get through it, otherwise you're never gonna get your costume done. Does anyone want to volunteer their ways of not doing work when you have to do work?
Oh, that's easy. I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get sidetracked easily. So, like right now, even when I'm talking, I am staring into friggin' space, looking at this sword, going, what can I do to fix this? The best thing to do is actually have a specific amount.
Ah, we lost to Jax. Ah. All right, so he's gonna save that thought for later. I don't know. No, are you busy? I think you're talking to Caleb, right?
No,
Oh, okay. Jackson.
I'm pretty much sending a. Right now, I'm talking with the seller of the cosplay because I wanted. It took me a while to look for these measurements, and I'm wondering where did I put these measurements? It's.
Oh, wait, your seller is actually talking with you like a back and forth thing?
I sent them I had to send them an email or one of those messages on eBay just to hey
That's good that they're actually active and not just like a bot or like a face of Photoshop.
the guy is actually he's trying to cooperate with me too, so
That's kind of a good sign that they're actively participating in the selling process.
yeah.
Sure.
That's good customer service right there. So far, I'm kind of getting good impressions from this guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so, where was I?
You didn't say nothing of any importance. Start over.
Oh, man. No, I got
You get
cut
easily
off.
distracted by stuff. Like what sort of stuff? As if
Well-
I can't see you log on to Steam every 15 minutes.
That's my computer just disconnecting me constantly.
Oh, okay.
But-
Because that's it looks like you're playing a game over and over again, or you're rage quitting from a video game.
No, that's my computer disconnecting constantly. Alright, because I was on a roll, but apparently I got disconnected. Alright, what I was saying was, I get I get distracted by dang near everything. Conversations, work, frickin' paint. I've actually sat still watching paint dry when I had important things to do.
Poor Jaxx.
I don't know. No, there was a day where I had an
see
important
bathroom.
prop that I had
What?
to do, and out of nowhere I'm like, okay, I got this. And then I'm painting, and then I just stare at the paint trying to make sure it dries properly.
I think Noah got distracted by needing to go pee.
No, I'm a headbutt him. Anyway,
He's been wonderful.
he's going to die a slow and painful death with lemons.
With
A
lemons.
lot of lemons.
Lemons. This is your plan.
Lemons are involved. Lemons and a honey badger.
See, this is great because we're graduating beyond the brick plans, which is your typical go-to thing: a brick or fist.
No. This is me going into. I need to actually go and characteristically horrific way of punishment. But no. What was I saying? Oh, see, right now, distractions. Knives is another distraction. We'll just pop up out of the brambles
Okay.
and go, how did
Okay, so having sat and worked with Jaxx during, like, we'll get together and do stuff, I'll be working, and this is totally true, Jaxx will be very easily distracted by, like, YouTube or my wife, and he'll be like, hey, Jaxx, you kind of need to get that done before the sun sets, otherwise you won't be able to, like, paint it or whatever, and you're just like, okay, I'm just going to hang out. I'm like, oh, god damn it, Jaxx, get to work.
Hey. I eventually get it done, though.
Eventually.
It works.
Yeah, I would like it sooner, Jaxx.
Hey, me. When I actually get into a good clip, that's when you can tell when I'm in a good clip when out of nowhere, out of the freaking nowhere,
You just have to get
I just stop talking. Yeah, once I actually have a good drive. But how to actually not get distracted? That one's pretty simple. Turn off everything that's distracting. That's the first thing. Number two, if you're working on a paper or if you're actually working on a prop, turn off the friggin' internet. I've done that so many times.
So easy to watch, like, something on the internet, like...
Yeah, Netflix will be the end of you. As much as I love and support Crunchyroll has doomed me.
You want to watch all of One Piece? Because we have all of it. You could totally do that.
I'm so glad I'm caught up. I'm so glad.
You remember that life you wanted to leave? No, you have to watch all of One Piece.
Exactly. Oh. You want to watch it in English? No. We're gonna put you off right.
Like, no. We'll start you in English, and then you get your English. Your English. What is it? Privileges are revoked.
No. If that's the case, then no. You start them off Japanese first, and then when they start complaining, show them the English version second. And then when they start complaining about that, switch them to the Funimation English, and then switch them back to Japanese to shut them up.
I'll never be happy.
I want One Piece.
Noel, what are you doing now? What's the Noel up to?
I was just laughing.
Oh, okay. It's fairly reasonable to laugh at the Jaxx. All right, so
We're laughing at Jaxx.
So what do you do to stay focused on your cosplays, works, to make sure you get what you need done for the, ACENs or conventions?
I pretty much go in a complete silence mode where there will be a week.
Bear in mind, he does look at paint.
Yeah, I do look at paint dry. But no, when I actually do have to force myself to work, what I do is I flat out tell everybody I'm not to be talked to, I'm not to be messed with. I do not leave this room.
Yeah, I know you do have a lot going on in your house, though.
Yeah, and no, everyone in the house knows when I say, guys, it's that week. Everyone kind of understands not to mess with me or else face my wrath of hatred and anger.
What is this? Oh.
I'm pretty sure they're hearing this right now. And they're like,
no,
yep.
My sister was banging on the door earlier. She opened it once. I looked her dead in the eye and she walked out. She knows.
Oh, I didn't realize that this poster card I got from somebody I was talking to is bad things.
That is bad.
Yeah, I picked because I got a pile of cards I get from businesses, business cards, so on and so forth. And then like it's and here's an ad for like the TARDIS Express, and then Hentai Foundry, and then the Fur Affinity, and the DeviantArt / Bad Times.
Why did how did you get a Hentai Foundry?
I don't know.
I want to see this.
I didn't realize. I should have paid more attention to that.
I kind of want to see this card.
Look, I'm kind of sad.
If there's a Slipshine business card out there, I kind of want it.
These are the cards people hand me, and I accept them, I guess. Okay.
All right. Speaking of distractions, Knives, how about your distractions?
YouTube distracts the crap out of me. Like, I'll sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna have some Cheerios and I'm gonna watch like a YouTube video, and then I'll be there for like an hour and a half, and I'm like, oh wait, I was supposed to be doing crap. So, like, what's another thing is I'll get super focused on like one aspect of doing something, and I'll do it really, really good, but it'll take forever. It's total waste of time. But that's why I have my my slots the way they are. They're time slots, so that it's not like other commissioners where you have like a due date. Like, I need it for this convention, right? No, I work on it during the weeks that I'm going to work on it, and nothing else. Or no, well, I might work on like other stuff because I do stuff on my own for the weekends. I do like to make cosplay for myself, guys. Come on, be fair about it. But yeah, I hope that has really helped me stay focused, because when you're doing a lot of commissioners screw themselves over by not setting reasonable timelines and getting themselves bunkered down and treated like a real job. And I remember in the beginning that was a real issue, but I didn't have that many commissions, so I guess I kind of lived through it. But man, I would get distracted, be like, oh, I don't want to do this project, but I was paid to do it, so I kind of have to. But I do get distracted from my own works. Like, sometimes I'll get halfway through. I think this is something I'm really known for. Is I'll get like 80% done, and all it really needs is like finishing touches and paints. And I'll say it's done, and I'll get distracted completely and not finish it. That's something I do. Damn it.
Yeah.
Luckily, my wife is like, you spent a lot of money on that, and you better finish it, or otherwise you're gonna have some problems. So she's been good about helping me stay focused and actually finish my costumes. Someone to help you, like, nudge, someone there to poke you and make sure that you are taking care of business is always good. Like, I poke Jaxx, and he gets work done, and he does a good job.
Yay!
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, well, what do you? How about you? How you, Mr. Buyer of your cosplay? How about you make sure you get your stuff done? Because I know you
turn on music that I know will help me focus. Get in the zone. Auto zone. And as weird as it sounds, guys, when I study for homework and stuff, I actually do go to like a coffee shop or somewhere that's reasonably has like some certain amount of energy that's in the atmosphere for me to study. Because if I study in like a too quiet of an area,
if you're too comfortable in your house, you can like on your bed or like on
and also chances are I end up falling asleep, or chances are I'm just too lazy because the environment just doesn't seem to be enough for me to work. So I'm one of those weird study people.
So, yeah, you have to kind of get out of the environment where you're comfortable and work in some place that's not, hey, need relax time.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me because my workspace is in my house.
Hey, my workspace is in my house.
Yeah, like, that's the hard thing. It's like, well, I could be working, but that computer is, like, within reach.
Or I could be working, but Bunraku is on Netflix. Bunraku has destroyed me. I'm addicted to that movie.
What is this? Oh, someone actually sent me a course. Oh, I got a cosplay commission request like right now. What do they want? Oh well. I'll ignore that. But no. I'm doing stuff with you guys. I shouldn't have even mentioned it. Rah.
You should know.
Not the chance. I don't. Well, not that many people are probably listening at this point, but whatever. I should be considerate of the listeners and Noel, who's very patiently dealing with us, talking about him behind his back constantly.
Hey. I had to be in the bathroom, so that was a good time for you guys to do that. Now I'm listening, and well, then again, you guys can talk about me behind my back a lot because I'm talking to my. Oh crap!
We're horrible people.
Yeah, we know.
We're cats.
We're switching around that topic. Anyways, let's talk about something else.
Talking to his girlfriend about us behind his back. Let me contact Leanne and tell her about this.
Hey, Jaxx. I was gonna buy you tacos. But guess what?
He was, Jaxx. You could have had tacos.
No tacos for you.
He's completely science now. Because he knows tacos are delicious.
And you know how good tacos are with root beer? It's a real Jaxx meal.
Wow, no, you have the Jaxx really well trained. I must study.
Nope. You don't even want to know what I just did.
What? Okay, probably something really disturbing in Sasquatch-like. Did you mark?
No. Just wait. Just wait. It's gonna happen fairly soon.
No. What? No.
I decided to be a douche.
Oh no! Oh, I think I know what he did. Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, I think that's our last question. Is that the end of the podcast then?
Wait. Let's see what happens first.
Wait for Noel.
Before we end it, I want to see if she actually did it.
Oh man, just the suspense.
Hey Noel, did you get a message yet?
Uh-oh.
I win. I win! Anyway.
We'll see you guys next week.
Okay, guys. Good. Alright.
Yay! I win. What happened, Noel? What happened, Noel?
Why did she have to send
What
me
happened, Noel?
Why did she have to send me a taco?
Did your girlfriend tell you to get me tacos, Noel?
Where are your grand taco plans now?
Exactly, Noel.
This interview is over. This interview, whatever the hell it is. Good night, my friends. I do not know. I am gonna make my debut.
Hey, before I finish up this video, I want to say thanks for everyone who likes and subscribes. But the people who comment, you guys have a special place in my heart. It really does keep me motivated. I don't know. I do try to talk to you a one-on-one, but maybe someday I'll have enough questions and so on to do like a regular Monday Q&A session like I used to. But for now, I just try and spread the information and love I have for all you cosplayers out there. I don't know if you know someone who needs help, if you see someone who could use a heads up and maybe is new to the cosplay community, maybe hasn't seen some of these kind of informational videos, let them know. It really helps me out. I'm gonna go make more vids, have some fun, make some stuff, do cosplay things. Thanks for watching, guys. Good times to all.